I was injured prior to my retirement back in 2005. I suffered major knee surgery and several spine surgeries. Before I had the injuries and before I had the surgeries, our future was great. My wife and I were both working at the time on bachelor's degrees. My career was, at its best. My surgery in November of 2015 had me out of work for over a year and a half. I was probably at my lowest. The family as a whole had no idea we were experiencing, financial difficulties. If it was not for Operation Homefront, I would have possibly lost everything. I was introduced to Operation Homefront's Critical Financial Assistance Program and immediately applied. So they immediately contacted my landlord and it covered my rent for quite some time. As a man, it's almost difficult to ask anybody for help or assistance, but they made it so easy. To know that people out there actually care about somebody like me, it means the world, and it ultimately saved my life.
I had back issues from Afghanistan. Then I had some issues with some things I saw there. They diagnosed me with PTSD.
We were starting the transition of getting out of the military. Our lease was up and they were raising the rent a couple $100s.
Both me and my wife were stressing out really bad.
When we came to Operation Homefront's village, they opened a lot of doors for us. Not only having a roof over our head and the utilities covered.
They've helped us with managing our finances. We meet monthly with a CPA, help us build up a savings.
Operation Homefront's made us feel extremely secure, so it's nice to be able to look at our lives now. We've evolved so much.
The fact that Operation Homefront spends 92% of their funds on these programs and helping families out like us is amazing. For me, the experience felt like a burden had been lifted. It's helping us move forward in life, which is what we need.
I was in the Marine Corps for 4 years, and I had one deployment to Afghanistan.
It was really hard just having him be gone, and I would hear from him like one day and then I wouldn't hear from him again for 6 weeks. So when I got to see Jay for the first time again after his deployment, it was just one of the best feelings ever. The landlord was raising our rent and it was just getting really scary and overwhelming.
The way we found out about Operation Homefront is we went to go visit some friends, and they just actually started with Homes on the Homefront. We checked out their Homes on the Homefront program that they had, and we filled out an application for that. 10 days later, we got a phone call saying that we were granted that house. So, I mean, it was just tears of joy all over.
The opportunity that they gave us to not only own a home, but start a new life. I mean, it's everything that we needed.
It's tough to transition from the military to civilian life, and finding out that there's people and programs like Operation Homefront out there to really help us take that extra step forward was really amazing. They're not only helping out our family, but they become a part of your family.
They are literally changing lives.
Operation Homefront.
Operation Homefront.
Operation Homefront, serving America's military families.